students, I'm Renu and today I'll cover class 10th poem Fire and Ice that is composed by Robert Frost, who is an American poet. So this is a symbolic poem in which fire stands for desires or passions while ice stands for hate. So before starting the explanation of this poem line by line, I would like to tell you in short what is this poem about. Okay, so the poet says, according to some people, the world will end just because of over desires, just because of being over passionate, while others says that the world will come to an end just because of hatred. Just because of hate. But according to poet, lastly the poet says कि according to me, if the world will come to an end twice, so just because of one time it will be go to an end just because of over desires, over being over passionate, and second time just because of hate, over hate. So in this poem, this poet wants to tell us कि excess of anything is very dangerous for mankind. Just because of it, man can come to an end. And it is fact. So now I'm going to start line by line explanation of this poem. First stanza. Some say the world will end in fire. Some say in ice. From what I have tasted of desire, I hold with those who favors fire. So, some say means according to some people, according to some scientists, the world, the mankind will come to an end just because of fire, and fire stands for over desires, over being over passionate. So in second line he says, some say in ice. So there are two categories of people. Some are said that the world will come to an end just because of fire, and some say just because of ice. And as I told you, fire stands for over passionate and ice stands for just hatred, just hate. So there are two categories of people. Some are guessing that world will come to an end just because of passion, and others are said that the world will come to an end just because of hate. Further the poet says, from what I have tasted of desire. Then he said, if anybody asks from me, from my point of view, then I would go definitely with desire. Because desire is more dangerous than hate. I hold with those who favors fire. He said कि my vote will come to those scientists, those who said that the world will come to an end just because of fire. I hope the stanza is clear to you. In this stanza, the poet Robert Frost just wants to tell us that according to some people, the world will come to an end just because of passion, while others says just because of hate. And he says कि if anybody asks my point of view, then definitely I will favor fire. I hope it's clear. But if had to perish twice, I think I know enough of hate to say that for destruction ice is also great and would suffice. So, further the poet says in second stanza, that is the last stanza of this poem, that he wants to tell us that hate is also very dangerous. It is not a lesser dangerous for mankind, for human being. So both the things are equal. He says कि if the world will come to an end twice, अगर दो बार इस दुनिया का अंत होता है तो one time it will be just because of passion, over passionate, and second time just because of hate. So both are just enemies of mankind. So further the poet says, to say what for destruction eyes is also great and would suffice. Suffice means will and. So the eyes represents hate. So hate is also can play the equal role as the passion to end the mankind. So both the things, over passionate and over hate, both are equally enemies of mankind. So we must put an end over those. I hope this poem is clear to you. So lastly, in brief, I would like to tell you in Hindi what is in this poem. Actually, इस पोएम में जो पोएट हैं रॉबर्ट फ्रोस्ट, वो कहते हैं कि मैनकाइंड के जो ह्यूमन बीइंग है उसको एंड करने के, जो वर्ल्ड है उसको एंड करने के दो ही तरीके हैं. वन इज फायर. फायर का मतलब यहाँ पर डिजायर से लिया गया है, बहुत ज्यादा एक्सेस डिजायर, ओवर डिजायर्स. एंड सेकेंड हेट. और सेकेंड फायर एंड आइस का मतलब यहाँ पर फायर स्टैंड्स फॉर पैशन, ओवर डिजायर्स, वाइल आई स्टैंड्स फॉर हेट. तो पोएट हमें ये बताना चाहते हैं कि दोनों ही जो इविल्स हैं, दोनों ही खत्म कर सकती हैं मानवता को, मैनकाइंड को, इस वर्ल्ड को. बोथ आर डेंजरस फॉर अस. आई होप इट्स क्लियर टू यू. नाउ विल डिस्कस पोएटिक डिवाइस as well as rhyme scheme of this poem. This is the first stanza. Some say the world will end in fire, some say in ice. From what I have tasted of desire, I hold with those who favors fire. So, for the rhyme scheme, we check the last letter of each line. Fire, ice, desire, fire. So, here in this stanza, fire, desire, fire. They rhyme same, while ice is difference. So, what is the rhyme scheme? A, B, A, A. Fire A, ice B, desire A, fire A. So what is the rhyme scheme that has been followed in this stanza? A, B, A, A. This is the rhyme scheme. Now we'll discuss about the poetic device and figures of speech. The figure of speech that has been used over here in this poem, that is personification. What is in personification? In personification, inanimate things and ideas are used as they are having lives. Inanimate means non-living things. Non-living things are shown like they are having life. So here, fire and passions are shown like they are living, they are having lives. Okay? And the poetic device that has been used in this stanza, that is enjambment. What is in enjambment? The lines. Whenever the lines are not carries any punctuation mark like comma and full stop, then we can say the poetic device that has been used, that is enjambment. I hope this much is clear to you. And another poetic device that has been used over here, that is anaphora. Anaphora, same word, like some say. In these two lines, some same words are followed. Some say. So here, the poetic device that has been used, that is anaphora also. And one more poetic device that has been used in this stanza, that is alliteration. Alliteration means same consonant letters are followed more than one words, like some, say. So some also starting with S and say also starting with S. So here alliteration, anaphora, enjambment, these three poetic device has been used in this stanza. I hope this is clear to you. This is the last stanza of this poem. But if it had to perish twice, I think I know enough of it to say that for destruction eyes is also great and would suffice. So here also we have the poetic device that is enjambment. Because in line 2, 3 and 4, we don't have any punctuation mark. Okay? So the poetic device that has been used over here, that is enjambment. Now rhyme scheme, twice, hate ice, great, suffice. So A twice, twice, ice and suffice rhymes together, while hate and great rhymes together. So the rhyme scheme is A, B, A, B, A. A, B, A, B, A. This is the rhyme scheme that has been used in this stanza. I hope this poem is very much clear to you, and along with poetic devices and rhyme scheme is also clear to you. Thank you so much for watching this video.